Recently, there has been an absolute flurry of messages being shared that were between Melissa Mancari, True Crime Re, and John Paul Miller. Melissa Mancari is the paralegal that John Paul had filed a $6 million defamation lawsuit against last year. Melissa sent an email to the magistrate court claiming that John Paul offered to drop his defamation lawsuit against her and to pay her if she would lie on the stand in his lawsuits against the protesters. And here's the email he sent, and we'll get to what he wrote in an upcoming video. But I think the most important thing on the entire email is the subject line. Who is this from June 2nd, please? June 2nd was a Sunday. I think it's obvious the subject line was John Paul asking Melissa to identify someone for him, probably from a photo. And since it was a Sunday, I have to think that that someone was a protester. I think this opens up a can of worms, doesn't it? This email was sent before the lawsuit John Paul had filed against Melissa Mancari was dismissed, and it was dismissed due to her not ever being served. And why wasn't she served? Her name is on a deed for a house in Horry County. It wouldn't be that difficult to find her. I was told that John Paul attempted to have her served at one of the protests. I think that might have been just for show. I also think this email does more damage to Melissa than she realized. There would be absolutely no reason for John Paul to be asking her to identify someone for him while there was a lawsuit pending between the two. I'll have more on this soon.